This video is for polishing machine. We use it after surfacing for mostly for poly lenses, but you can use for all kind of lenses. There's a couple of things in polishing. We use different pads. If you can see here, there's a gray, red, blue pads. The gray pad is used for a backside curve. If between 0 to 2 to 25, we use gray pad. And if the curve is between 225 to 5, we use red pad. Anything above 5, we use blue pad. So you can basically check the backside curve. If you have a sag gauge, you can check the backside curve, what the curve is. Then you're gonna choose the pad, what pad you're gonna use it for different kind of lenses. Most of the time the lens curves are between 2 and 5. This is a gauge, so you can put the gauge here, and this is like a backside 2 base. So you can use these to check the backside curve. So once you select the pad, then like a red pad, it comes in 2 different colors, padding colors. One is white, one is black. White is for first step, which is roughing pad, and this is for final pad. We use final on plastic lenses, on 160 lenses, but if you're using like a poly or transition lenses, we only use one step. We don't put the final on it because we still have to do hard coat on transition, polarized and poly lenses. So you only do one step on that one. So the procedure is very simple. We're going to load the lenses. These are our spindles. We're going to load the lens on the spindles. I'm only going to use my one arm. I'm not going to use second arm. You will load lens on both sides. Once you load the lenses, you load the pad onto it. Okay, so pad is up already. So let me show you here on this side here. This is emergency switch. This is cycle start. This is the amp on. So let's say machine is, when you turn on the machine from here, on off switch, you turn it on, you turn on your air. Once the air is on, you release emergency switch, turn on the amps, and when you turn on the amps, the light will change. Then when machine is ready now, is in a standby mode, is ready to use it. We have different things here in the screens. This is door, cycle definitions. There's a different cycles definitions over here. These are predefined. We already put it for you. You don't have to make any changes on it. Jog, we already jogged the machine. You don't need to do anything. This is left right arm. So this is for left, this is for right. Since I'm not using left arm, so this will be red. I'm using right arm only, so this is green. This is for spindle, to check if spindles are spinning, upper spindles, lower spindles, they are both spinning fines. Then we have left arm, right arm go down, up, pumps on, pumps off, and valves. So this is just to check it if everything is working when you get first time. This is our material type here. If you press here, this is CR39, so I'm going to use CR39 here. Okay, so this is have predefined cycles. You don't need to change those things. And once you've done this one, so the way we work on it, sometimes we have little more defect on the centers. Our center is not polishing good, so we do 2 steps on it. We first polish with the bigger diameters, then with smaller diameters. So this one here, if you go to cycle definition, A size is 25. So I'm going to change A size to 32. Let's change 33. So that means 66 millimeter, the total diameter. This is radius. Cycles, we're going to do 20 cycles or 22 cycles, and we're gonna save it. Main menu. So we got here, we're going to press cycle start. Start the pump. You cannot see anything because this is my production machine here in the lab. We are already using it. What I can do here, if we a bar cycle, And can you press this one, cycle start? So I can show you from the top the procedure. So this one we covering 66 millimeter of the lens for polishing. Okay, this is done. Now I'm going to change cycle definition again. So from 33 I'm going to change to 22. That means the diameter will be only 44, so it's mainly polish the center of the lens. So press cycle start, and it's going to run again. So this is done, and like I said, if you're using a plastic lenses and you don't want to do hardcore, you can use this black pad for finishing and run the black pads on it for 44 millimeters, diameter of 66, and it will polish do the shining on the lens. Once this is done, you can remove the lens. You can check the quality. If lens looks good, you can unblock it. You have something like this. So if you press it down, it will unblock your lens, and your lens is ready for dispensing. So this procedure we run it is only for plastic. You can load this different lenses here. We have poly, we have high index. The new polisher I have, I put more material tables, so you can just choose. So you just choose whatever you want to choose it. This is already predefined. Like if you have poly, you don't have to change anything. These are predefined already. You choose material, press cycle starts, and it will do polishing for you. The important thing in polishing, this is a plumbing kind of things. The polish run through the tubings inside the polishers, and polishing paste is a thick, and if you don't remove polishing paste from the buffing carts every day, it will stick into the pump, and next day when you will come, you will see that you cannot run the polisher anymore. Pump is not working. Basically paste stuck so hard, pump cannot pump it. So every day at the end of the day, you remove this bucket, remove the polishing paste from inside it, clean the bucket with water. So next day when you come back, you put the polishing paste back into the buckets, and then you run it. If I remove this bucket, you can see have a polishing paste on it. So the way you will remove it, over here in the front there's a valve here. You open this valve, the paste will start coming out from there. So you can drain all the paste into a container, save it in the container. Next day when you come back, you put it back into that container. This is everyday procedure, a little messy, but you have to do it. If you don't do every day, this paste is gonna stuck inside these tubings, and once it's stuck, then you have to open all those tubings and clean it properly, put it back, then your pump will start working again. So you have to make sure you do this procedure every day.